Good morning, girls. Welcome back to a new video. I'm just finishing off my breakfast, my clean, simple eats. I've had a protein coffee, and now as you can see, I'm like 90% through my clean, simple eats, which puts me right at 60 grams of protein, and it is 8:15 in the morning. So I'm in a really good spot to start the day. So today I want to connect with you girls and hang out for the day because I've been sharing in so many of my recent videos about how busy this season currently is for me and for so many of you. I've been talking about how I've been a solo mom most weeks, Monday through Friday, on my own from morning until night because Kaya has been traveling. And with that, the conversations that I'm having with you in my DMs, the conversations I'm having with you below in the comment section are incredibly enlightening because so many of you are feeling very similar. You're feeling like you are being pulled in a million different directions right now. And with that, it makes it really hard to balance being productive, being motivated, and meanwhile, finding time to take care of yourself. And as somebody who's in the thick of life with you, I have a 7-year-old, I have a 10-year-old. They are very involved. Sawyer is in brownies. She's in a lot of different school activities. She plays soccer. Ronan plays travel soccer. He's kind of playing-ish with 2 teams right now. And so we are gone essentially 7 days a week. We're not at the house. And so in this season, I'm finding it increasingly challenging as I'm not tag teaming with Kaya after school to go to different practices. I'm finding it increasingly challenging to maintain many of my habits. So a few weeks ago, I sat down on a Sunday afternoon, I took pen to paper and I found like the holes throughout my day, like the holes where maybe I wasn't being as effective with my time. The darn thing is over there that prevents me from being effective. That is known as my phone, but it's challenging because much of my job is on my phone. Connecting with you is on my phone. Replying to comments, being active in the Living Well membership is done on my phone. But with that, I've had to set really strict time limits to only do what I get on my phone to absolutely do. So as I went through and I sat there with pen to paper, I found different pockets of time where I still can build in these little rituals and routines to fully support the lifestyle that has given me the opportunity to feel as incredible as I do at 41 years old. And so I'm going to share with you girls today a day in the life, which honestly, I have to say it's kind of a stressful one because when I'm filming this, it is 48 hours until Halloween, and Sawyer's Halloween costume that I ordered in September is still not here. I ordered it from an Etsy shop. She is going to be Rumi because K-pop demon hunter. She is my K-pop queen, being my little Korean princess that she is. Her Halloween costume is not here. It has been stuck in Chicago for the last 11 days. So am I panicked? You betcha. Did I rush order a different one from a different site? Yes, but it is not the golden costume, which is the one that we ordered back in September from Etsy. So I'm a little bit panicked. So today, I think I'm going to drive to Target. We're going to go to Target. I'm going to see if I can get like a leather bomber, bring some things together to make this other Rumi costume look more like the golden one. And while doing that, I also have our Living Well challenge opening up today, literally right now as we speak. And so when we open up our challenges, there's a lot that goes into it. I film 12 screen recordings for Concierge Care, which is our tier 2 membership, and our Living Well challenge. I film 6 videos for each. And so I have to screen record those. I have to edit them. I have to get them onto the site. So there's a lot that happens behind the scenes on a day like today when the challenge opens, which, by the way, when you're seeing this video, the challenge is open. We are in week 1. It is not too late to join us. November is our deep nourish reset. This month, we are going deep. We are nourishing from an emotional, from a gratitude standpoint, and of course, from an endocrine, hormone, and nutritional standpoint. We are doing a deep nourish reset, which is a beautiful thing to do in the month of November. So when you are seeing this, we are in week 1. If you're not a member of Living Well, you can do so for your first 2 weeks for free, and then it is 51 cents a day. I'm in there all day, every day, answering your questions. We have lives. We have the most incredible community on the entire internet, truly. And so it's just a really beautiful month. But with this, there's a lot happening behind the scenes. And when there's a lot happening, it's easy for our healthy habits to fall apart. Well, I am here to hold both myself and each and every one of you accountable to stay true, to build the rhythms, to build the rituals, to ensure that we still feel our very best going into this busy holiday season. I'm not sure about you, but I look forward for November through December all year long, truly all year long. This is my favorite time of the year. There are some berries in those greens behind you, even though it's the 29th, 29th. It's the 29th of October when I'm filming this, but there are berries behind us because Christmas brings me so much joy, I can't even explain it to you. So if I'm not taking care of myself, and I can't do that if I don't have the energy, the mental capacity, and the ability to show up and give everything 100%. And so I want to be realistic, but at the same time, I don't cut myself any slack. Like, I expect myself as the emperor who hopefully has all of the clothes to show up and be the very best version of myself so I can encourage and inspire each and every one of you to do the same. So we've got a busy day ahead of us. It's productive. We're gonna do some cooking, we're gonna do some cleaning, we're gonna do some panic shopping at Target. Mothers can truly bring out all of the stops and bring magic together. And that's what we're gonna do today, all while taking care of ourselves. Ended up being a bit more of an adventure than I had anticipated. I ran to Costco because it dawned on me that I am in charge of soccer snacks this weekend. So halftime and after the game snacks for Sawyer. So I was like, while I'm out over here at Target, it's so close to Costco, just check that off my list. Well, I ended up getting an entire full cart of groceries at Costco. So I'm gonna pull everything out. We're gonna do a Costco haul. I haven't done one of those in years. So let's go ahead and pull out all of the goods from Costco, and I'm gonna go through the things I got with you, even the soccer snacks, which, you know, is one of those things that when you're bringing snacks to a game, of course you have to appease everybody. Of course, I'm going to do the halftime oranges, but being it is the yummy treats that they look forward to, I had to get some goodies as well. Okay, let's start with my favorite part of the purchases I made today. I got each of the kids one of these gingerbread pillows for their bed because I decorate for Christmas next week, meaning you will be seeing it probably the week after this video. So the week after this video most likely will be my holiday decorate with me. Who doesn't love 'tis the season, bring all of the joy into the home? So these are the first two things that I got from Costco. I saw that, I was like, the kids will love these to have them on their bed. Okay, let's move into protein. I have been craving, absolutely craving, the Amy Lou andouille sausages. I love these. They're definitely a little spicy, but I love them to chop them up and put them into a soup or a stew. We have so many beautiful recipes on Living Well for our soups and our stews, and we had just finished celebrating Crocktober inside Living Well, where we have dozens and dozens and dozens of crockpot recipes, even high protein crockpot breakfast recipes. So your breakfast that you can start the night before, which is high protein, you throw it in the crock pot and it is ready to go for morning. So I love these ones from Amy Lou. They are delicious, these sausages, but they do have a bit of a kick to them, which is why it makes your soups so flavorful. Another thing that I grabbed was some turkey bacon. We'd love to have this on hand. I also will use this to make different sandwiches for the kids for lunch. I have these like little flatbread wraps, and I will put just organic turkey breast and turkey bacon in there with a little bit of blue cheese and some lettuce and some shredded carrots, and I'll roll that up for the kids for lunch. So these are definitely staples whenever I go to Costco. Another thing that I purchased that I don't buy that frequently, but we've definitely been craving it, is this thick cut ham. So this is really good pan fried with like a little beef tallow or grass-fed butter for breakfast. I have to be honest with you. And then if you do that with like a little bit of a runny egg and some arugula on an English muffin, it makes a delicious and hearty breakfast. So while I don't purchase this one all of the time, it has been one that we've been craving. So I grabbed a pack of that as far as protein goes. Then I grabbed these soups. It's from, what is it? Boulder Organic Foods. This soup is honestly so delicious and the ingredients are pretty darn good. This one's good to have on a day when Kai is home from work, if he's here versus traveling, to throw together for like a quick lunch. This with like a little bit of sourdough toast is really good. So I will just toss these into the freezer to have on hand. It's kind of like a backup. Also, if there's a night where we've had soccer practice and maybe I made a dinner and we ate the entire dinner before soccer practice, I typically make enough dinner so we can have half before and half after, but sometimes everybody comes home from school so hungry that they will eat the entire dinner before practice. So that's another time that I like to pull this out and thaw it while we're at practice so we can come home. I warm it up on the pan, and again, I'll serve that with a little bit of sourdough toast and grass-fed butter, and it's always a huge hit. Then I just grabbed a 3-pack of the Kirkland organic marinara sauce. This is super good. I have a ton of recipes inside Living Well, again, like the lasagna soup that calls for tomato sauce. So having these ones on hand, especially if you're mixing with like some bone broth, it's a really great staple, I should say, to have in your pantry. Next, I grabbed a bag of shallots. We have been using so many shallots in salad dressings, in soups, and stews, and different roasts. I love having shallots on hand, and this bag looked really great, so I grabbed a whole bag. Then I got some of these microgreens. I love these ones. I do like the spicy ones at Whole Foods. I think it's their spicy blend is what I think it's called. I like the spicy one a little bit better than this one, but for the price and for the size, we go through these so quickly. Honestly, I'll have this at breakfast time for myself and for the kids with the fried ham on an English muffin with a little bit of avocado and egg, and then I put the microgreens on top. A huge win. Everybody in the house loves these microgreens, so we go through them really quickly. Then I grabbed a huge pack of these organic mushrooms. Mushrooms are one of my favorite foods, especially when you can put them into stews and soups, because one, they don't have a ton of flavor, but they pack a ton of nutritional value. The beta glucan inside the mushrooms have actually been proven to show to remove forever chemicals, PFAS, from your body. So when you eat oats actually have a similar form of beta glucan in them, but mushrooms actually have the highest amount of beta glucan in them, and they go into the body and they can remove forever chemicals, PFAS, from your bloodstream and from your tissues. So wherever you can include mushrooms, if you're making like a chicken noodle soup, for example, or you're making a chili, they're kind of tasteless, to be honest with you. You can mince them up really finely. They look like garlic, or at the end of the day, you can throw them into so many recipes and the nutritional benefits are incredible. So I grabbed a huge box of these ones. Then I also grabbed a pack of this arugula. I love arugula, again, to have in the morning. If we are doing like breakfast meat and everybody's having it with like an English muffin, I typically do it over a bed of arugula. You girls know my favorite go-to is the Costco grass-fed beef burger. I didn't grab any of those because I do have 2 packs or 1.5 packs in the freezer. But in the morning for breakfast, I love to have one of those over a bed of arugula with some avocado and a little lemon and olive oil on top. It's such a beautiful and delicious breakfast. I just love the flavor, the pepperness of it. It's honestly one of my favorite greens. Another thing I grabbed, this is kind of like a quick and easy one, and definitely not a perfect, quote unquote, a perfect purchase, because it is a packaged food and the ingredients aren't as ideal as I would like them to be. But Ronan absolutely loves this Caesar salad. And while I love making homemade Caesar salad, and I frequently do, this one is great for lunch. So I will put this in his lunchbox. He doesn't do the croutons or the shredded cheese. Honestly, it's just the romaine lettuce and the dressing. And I do love the Caesar dressing from Toby's. This is their blue cheese, which I put on the kids' wraps. Honestly, the Toby's dressings are so good and so clean. I love their Caesar dressing, but I just wasn't over at Whole Foods. And so for lunch for him, I will do a big Caesar salad, and then I will take the turkey bacon that we've already baked up. I will chop that up and put it on his Caesar salad. alongside this turkey. So he gets all of his protein in. Honestly, by the time I chop all of this up, it's about 20 grams of protein he gets just in his salad. And then of course I said like a Chomp's grass-fed beef stick with him. Oftentimes I will freeze like a Siggy yogurt pouch and throw that into his lunch. He'll have that as well. This is something that both of the kids like in their lunches. And so while it's not perfect, there's no such thing as a perfect diet and doing everything perfect. So remove that pressure from yourself. Go ahead and grab yourself the organic Caesar salad at Costco. If it's something that is quick, it's easy, it's a way to get nutrients into your kids. He's getting the lettuce, he's getting all of the protein, and he loves himself a Caesar salad. So I grabbed 2 bags of these, which makes it really convenient for me for the next week and a half for school lunches. And then the last food item, well, not last food item, I have like snacks for soccer, but then I grabbed this big bag of oranges because as I said that I am the soccer snack mom this weekend. And so because it's soccer, you know, sliced oranges are the thing to do. And so we're going to old school classic early 90s. I'm gonna be slicing up these oranges. This will be their halftime snack. So we do a halftime snack and then after the game snack. So this will be what they'll have at halftime. And then for after, I purchased something I never buy, and the kids always beg me for Skinny Pop. So this will be a big win. Obviously for the girls, they need to run around and leave with their snacks. So the snack afterwards is always something that they can grab and go and leave with. So I got Skinny Pop for the girls for after. Ronan and Sawyer are gonna be so excited when they get home from school and they see Skinny Pop in the house because it's something we literally never purchase. And I also got bunnies for the girls. So this will be their after snack. So they'll have sliced oranges at halftime, and then each of them will get a little bunny, and a Skinny Pop is their after game snack. So that was all of the food items. But then I did purchase a few miscellaneous, not really that miscellaneous though. I got these hats for Ronan at Costco. He has had, past tense, had 2 beautiful Detroit Lions winter hats with like the pom-pom, so cozy, so warm. We lost one last year, and then we lost one this weekend in Cincinnati at a travel soccer tournament. So now we have lost both of our very nice Detroit Lions hats. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna get the 2-pack for $18 from Costco because I can't have us keep losing like $35, $40 winter hats. Like, I just can't have it. So I got this 1 pack of these for him, and then I got more gloves for him because Kaya put 2 and 2 together for me this weekend. After last winter, I probably have 9 left-hand gloves in the house, but no right-hand gloves. And so I'm constantly, all of the ones from Costco, because I always buy them from there, I'm constantly like, where are the right-hand gloves? Alas, this weekend when I was packing all of the gear to go to our travel tournament, and I'm looking at Kaya, like, how is this possible that there's only left-hand gloves? And he explained it to me, and now it makes perfect sense. It's because at recess, he takes off his glove on his right hand to throw the football. He plays football every single day at recess, and so he's taking off the right-hand glove, potentially putting it in his pocket and it falls out, or it never makes it to his pocket, and he leaves the left hand on. So now I need to go through the drawers over here in the mudroom and just get rid of all of the left-hand gloves because the right-hand ones are the ones that go missing. It's never the left hand, so I just need to recycle those, get rid of those. And I only bought 2 pairs of these ones to have to get us started with, and we'll see in 5th grade if the right-hand gloves come home. So that was the Costco haul. I think we did pretty good. I'm gonna get all of this put away, and we're also going to be making chicken feet bone broth. I am going to be adding in some scraps that I have in the refrigerator. I'm also going to be adding in some carrots, some celery, and mushrooms into the bone broth. We'll get that going overnight, but let's go ahead and get all of this put away first. I just went to take out the Costco boxes to recycling. You quite literally can't make this up, girls. This is why we're doing a day like this, where it is busy, it is stressful, but we are focused on our health and wellness, our mental wellness as well, because you quite literally can't make this up. I was just coming back in after I took out all of the Costco boxes to show you what I'm putting together for Sawyer's costume. That is arriving. You saw the tracking. I put it on the screen. Look what was in the garage, delivered right behind my car. quite literally delivered within the last 30 minutes since I've been home is her costume. But I feel like if I hadn't gone to Target and made all of this, it wouldn't have arrived. But here is the costume, the actual one that I ordered. The golden costume is very important, not just any regular roomie costume. With the shorts, with the tank top, and of course all of the roomie accessories. I did buy these boots for her to wear, but I think you're gonna be impressed with what I did come up with at Target though. So I bought this little gold skirt because it's the golden costume, right? And this little top for her. And they didn't have a leather jacket, so I got a little jean jacket thinking this could have worked. And honestly, I felt pretty darn good about it. And it's probably because I released all of the stress I had been holding for the last probably 15 days, like 10 days I've been panicking, ordering and ordering and ordering costumes. And what do you know? I go out, I take action, and voila, it arrives. I released control, I released it to the universe, and boom, it arrived. So they're gonna be home here in about an hour. I'll give her options as to which one she wants to go with. Obviously, she's gonna wanna go with the actual roomie costume with all of the accessories, the belt, the golden jacket. Her wig and her patterns are already here. They've been here for like 3 weeks. That's why I was so confused. I'm like, where's the costume? I don't even know what Ronan's gonna be. We got something at Spirit Halloween. It's funny because as he's getting older, like his costume of what he wants to be, I feel like it doesn't matter to him as much anymore. We just bought something at Spirit Halloween. I don't know what it is. Something creepy that a 10-year-old boy would like is what he is for Halloween. But the costume is, I'm literally like, I have to text my girlfriend Jenny because I was like, I'm gonna need to borrow your hot glue gun and make magic happen. And she's going to crack up laughing because I literally sent her the screenshot that I put here on the screen of it arriving at 9 p.m. on Halloween. But I'm thankful and I'm grateful that it's here. It feels so good to have all of that checked off my list. Nothing hits like the ginseng tea. Oh my goodness. This with my little magnesium. I did a sweep of the kitchen. I'm feeling good. Got the wash going. I might have to close that door so you girls can hear me. But I have some vegetable scraps here that I've been collecting over the past couple days. Carrots, celery, onion, mushroom scraps. All of it's been clean and washed. I just throw it in a stasher bag. I knew I was going to be making, if you're squirmish, look away. Little chicken feet. I knew I was going to be making the chicken feet bone broth, so I didn't put it in the freezer. Otherwise, I typically have a really big bag going to the freezer, but I knew I was going to be making this in the next few days. So I'm going to throw all of my scraps plus a few mushrooms from the ones that we just got at Costco today into the Instant Pot with some peppercorns, with the bay leaf, with some apple cider vinegar, and 3 packs of little chicken feet. And I'm going to do 2 things, okay? So I'm going to pressure cook the chicken feet first, and then I'm going to slow cook them. I do a double process of ensuring that I pull all of the gelatin, all of the nutrients, the vitamins, and the minerals out of the bones. So I'm gonna do a double process. I'm going to do the Instant Pot first, 2 hours on pressure cooking, and then after that, I flip it over and I'm going to do a 16-hour in the slow cooker option on my Instant Pot. My Instant Pot is so old. It's a decade. I've had it since Ronan was born, so it's at least 10 years old. I know the new ones are so fancy and they have so many different options, but mine works great, so I still use this. And it does have the slow cook option. So I'm going to do that, and then tomorrow it will be perfect. Okay, kids are home. I just got them off the bus, and as I was going outside, another very exciting package arrived. I placed a pretty good Primally Pure order using my own discount code. I am all here for the savings. So when I saw that they released their holiday tinted lip balm, I was like, oh, ooh, it's so pretty. I'm like, I'm definitely going to need that. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, it's so pretty. Ooh, it smells good. Yum. It's pepperminty, but like not too much peppermint. Ooh, it looks good. I'm looking in the viewfinder. I really like it. Okay, so this is their holiday tinted lip balm. It's kind of like a sporadic little haul, but I was ordering things because I was like, you know what? I need to replenish the antioxidant cream, which I shared in a reel. I will have it linked down below about my skin and how my skin, I feel like, looks tremendously better. I'm not talking about sagging, lower face laxity. I'm not talking about under eye bags. Like that is to be expected at 41 years old. I'm talking about my skin integrity, like the thickness, the plumpness, the overall radiance and glow of my actual skin at 41 is better than it was 10 years ago. That I can promise you. So in that reel, I was talking about how I was using the Casa anti-aging line. I love that so much, but how I seal it in every single night. I seal it in with the antioxidant balm. This one's the plumping cream. So I seal it in every single night with the antioxidant balm from Primally Pure. Well, I was running low, and so I used my discount code. Oh, everything from them smells so unbelievable and so good. And I'm currently, right now, as I'm filming this video, I'm doing an Ask Me Anything over on Instagram. And Caitlin, if you're watching, hi. Caitlin asked about like, what is my 80-20? Like, what is the 20% things that I kind of have an open relationship with that I'm willing to bring in? I said, it's wine, it's champagne, and it's chocolate and cookies. She asked if it was like makeup and skincare. And honestly, it doesn't have to be the 20% because there are brands like Primally Pure with incredible products that have ingredients you could honestly eat that are so effective. So this is the antioxidant balm. I use this every single night to seal everything in. But in the past, like a year ago, I want to say they sent me a sample. I never have had the full size. Maybe I did purchase the full size. Actually, I think I did purchase the full size. They sent me a sample and then I went on to purchase the full size of the plumping cream. Oh my goodness. And for some reason, I didn't reorder it. Well, now I did. When I went on to order more of the antioxidant, I ordered more of this beautiful, I'm not Tati. In case you didn't know, I'm not Tati. This beautiful plumping cream. Oh my goodness. All of their products are so luxurious and amazing. The smell is so good. It's so earthy, but luxurious. It's just everything you would want. So I did their holiday lip tint, which looking in the viewfinder, I'm really liking it. I did the antioxidant balm, the plumping cream, and get excited. This is where the magic happens, girls. I ordered their holiday whipped body butter. OMG. So I have never had this one before. I saw that they did it last year and I didn't order it, and then I was regretful. And I see why. I see why I was regretful, because this is so good. So the first ingredient is organic tallow from grass-fed cows with most of their products. Then it's organic coconut oil, organic mango butter, organic shea butter, essential oils of peppermint, spearmint, vanilla sweet essence, organic olive oil, organic sweet almond oil, organic arrowroot powder, unrefined beeswax, organic rosemary extract, and non-GMO vitamin E. You could eat this. You could, honest to goodness, eat this. This is cleaner than most of the food on store shelves. This is cleaner than that Skinny Pop I bought for the girls' soccer this weekend. Honest to goodness, for real. You think I'm joking, but I'm not joking. This is so, oh my goodness. Oh, honest, I wonder if it's showing like the shine. Oh my. Well, this was the best purchase I think I've made in a very long time. I am so happy with this purchase. It is the very literally last 2 days of October, and my skin, we were traveling this weekend and at a hotel, and I just felt like I didn't have all of my products, my body care products, and just the change of season in my skin, that is luxe. That feels like a Christmas luxury spa. Okay, well, I will have these linked for you in the description box down below, girls, because wowie wowie. And I'll have my discount code. You know, I'm always grateful and appreciative when you use my discount code because it lets the brands know that I'm sending them your way. And it's always amazing for me to be able to keep these partnerships. All of these products I purchased literally on my own. They have no idea I purchased these. I used my very own discount code to purchase them, but I do always appreciate your support when you use my code if you want to purchase any of these Primally Pure products. Look at, I got it all greasy with the beef tallow, but wowzers, that is luxe. This one is so good. I'm gonna keep this in my office for my cuticles because also I've been getting asked the question, hold on, what color? I've got it right here because one of the nails popped off. Rapid red. But we are about to switch over to Holly Berry. 'Tis the season. We're about to switch over to Holly Berry because it's the season for that. So I'm so excited. Take these out of these containers. I also love how everything comes packaged so beautifully from Primally Pure. As a girl who likes aesthetics, their mailing packaging is so on point. I love it so very much. So I will have these products linked for you down below if you are looking to really keep up with your wellness routine, even when you are in a very busy season, having high quality products that actually make a difference, like the plumping cream or the antioxidant balm, which is what I use every single night. I never, ever miss a day. So I quite literally cannot finish my skincare routine at night without this as my final step. But maybe tonight I'll do the plumping cream and then finish with this. Stay tuned. But I'm telling you girls, of course, drinking bone broth made from chicken feed, our high quality protein coffee, all of the things that we do, the lifestyle practices, the nutrients that we eat, our stress release techniques, all of these things play a major role, but also high quality, incredible skincare makes a huge difference as well. Okay, girls, I didn't mean for this to turn into a double haul day, but a huge Thrive Market order just arrived and I want to unbox it. So I guess we have a Costco haul, a Target haul. We got some parchment baking sheets. I love these ones so much. They have them at Whole Foods, but they're definitely cheaper at Thrive. A few different, I bet you can assume what these are for. Holiday Bake With Me is coming. I got a few different ones. This is the vanilla coconut sugar, so good. This one is the blonde coconut sugar, which is the one I typically use for baking, but both are equally delicious. 2 bags of almond flour, 3 bags of brown rice flour. This is probably my most used flour, and cassava flour. I really love the texture of cassava flour. It is so light and fluffy, but brown rice flour gives it a little bit more of a dense, like real flour, like a good gluten-free alternative, that and oat flour. So I probably use brown rice flour the most, but I love cassava flour as well as like a really good go-to. Almond flour is great, but I don't use it a ton in like, I'll use it in breads, but not a ton in like these different muffins, which these are not from Thrive. I was just showing you how cute these are. In little muffins, I won't use almond flour because I can't send it as a classroom snack. So I will use brown rice flour or cassava flour in that case because that's a really great alternative for me and it still gives it a really beautiful texture. This is one I have been experimenting with probably for the last like 6 months, organic date sugar. I really like it. My family is definitely like a coconut sugar family, but I have to say, like, everybody in my house loves dates so much. There's so much nutritional value in dates. And it's definitely lower on the glycemic index, and it does have a rich source of potassium. It also has fiber in it. And so I do really like using the date sugar as well. So I'm going back and forth though, because not equal measurements of coconut sugar. Your white sugar and coconut sugar are interchangeable. Date sugar is a little bit different. So I probably won't include this with the holiday bake with me because I want to make it easy for one, have ingredients that everybody can use, and two, where you can swap ingredients out. So using date sugar, I may or may not use it in the holiday bake with me, but I do really love the flavor. A full bag full of the Thrive Market Taco Night. You guys know I love this one. The thickener in here is brown rice flour. So they don't use any weird thickening ingredients. The only thickener in here is brown rice flour. So we use this all of the time in crock-pot recipes. That's the chicken feet behind me. But in crock-pot recipes, we use this all of the time. It just got really dark. Hold on. Okay, there, that's better. Oh my goodness, it's 4:20 and it just got so dark out. But this is the Taco Night. We love this so much. It's so easy to throw in crock pot. Of course, when you're making tacos, this one is by far my favorite flavor. Then just some seasoning refills. We have some garlic powder. This organic smoky Cajun. I love this on chicken. It's so delicious on like chicken thighs. I have a recipe with root vegetables and this seasoning, and it is chef's kiss. Some dried oregano and more garlic powder. Apparently more parchment baking cups. I didn't realize I ordered these, to be honest with you. These are perfect. So we have these 2 boxes of those, which are great because I don't send the silicone ones to school, because if it's at snack time or even in their lunch boxes, they tend to not come home. So I like to use these ones instead. Some organic pure vanilla extract. Ooh, this one, the cinnamon sugar cookie. I've shared this so many times. I love it on lattes. I love to put it on top of different baked goods, but I really like it on lattes. We're a huge fan of this cinnamon sugar cookie. It is so, so, so delicious, especially if you do homemade lattes. And this one is newer to me this year. This is only my second time ordering it. And this is the apple pie spice. I know that when I'm filming this video, it's the very end of October. So it's like I'm moving more into holiday, like Christmas-ish flavors, and more not so much into the apple pie. But I mean, all the way up through Thanksgiving, I use apple pie flavors. So this one is my second container of this one this fall. That's how much we love it. And then just some organic ketchup. The Thrive one, I normally do get the Primal Kitchen one at Whole Foods. Like the kids really like that one too. But I grabbed this one from Thrive. I think it was like buy 3 or buy 2, get a discount on one. There is 3 grams of organic added sugar, but honestly, like it's 3 grams for 1 full tablespoon, so I'm not too concerned about it. Do I prefer the ketchup without sugar? Yes, of course, but we did purchase these just to have on hand. The kids eat ketchup with so many things. I actually can't stomach the smell of ketchup. I'm not a big ketchup fan, but the kids love it. So that was my Thrive order. I feel like it was a really good haul. What do you know? We got a Costco haul and a Thrive Market haul all in the same day. Very exciting. Okay girls, so I'm making a lemon balm tea, the perfect way to end a productive but wellness focused day, right? So no matter how busy our schedule gets, especially these next couple weeks, no matter how busy our schedule gets, little things like making a cup of tea. So I just did the antioxidant balm on my face, which feels amazing, making a lemon balm tea, and I am in my luteal phase. So I've shared this with you girls so many times, these topical hormones. So when I'm in my luteal phase, I just shared with you the guide that I put together. If you haven't downloaded this guide, it is completely free. And I will have it linked for you in the description box down below, but it's completely free. But during the luteal phase, I recommend using the P Boost and the thyroid and adrenal support. So here's the thyroid and adrenal support. These are topical hormones that are generally, I mean, obviously I can't speak for everybody, but they are generally safe for everybody the women in my practice have seen tremendous success by adding in these topical hormones. So for the Pee Boost, I'm going to do 2 to 3 drops on my inner arm. Take a sip of tea first. Actually, let's move out here. We're gonna move. We're changing locations. Hold on. But I was saying that during your luteal phase, I like to use 2 to 3 drops of the Pee Boost, okay? So this one we put on our inner arm or your inner thigh, okay? But just because I'm on camera, we're not gonna go do the inner thigh right now. Just 2 to 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. And you just rub them together. And they smell so earthy and so incredible. And you just rub, 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 and rub, rub, rub. And then the adrenal and thyroid support is exactly as you would assume. We're going to pop this onto my thyroid, as well as you can do your adrenal glands, but I would have to like take everything off, so we're not gonna do that. So I'm just going to put 2 drops on my thyroid. Any of my thyroid girls, Hashimoto's girls, you would benefit greatly from these topical hormones. Rub it in really well. Anything remaining, you just take your hand and your adrenals sit right above your kidneys, okay? So just take your hand and just rub on your back right above your kidneys, okay? So in the topical hormone guide, I have it all listed out for you here on how exactly to use these hormones. This is just a really beautiful way to kind of end a day that maybe was a little bit busy and stressful. And also just as women in general, supporting our hormone health is all that we do here on my channel. Like truly, that's what the entire purpose of my channel is, to support you on your hormone journey. And there is like a little guide in here that goes over the topical hormones as well. But mine, I mean, this one is amazing and incredible as well, but it doesn't talk about times of your cycle and when to use them. The one I created is not in affiliation with Rocasa at all. It was just mainly because I was recommending these to so many women in my practice and so many of my friends, and they're like, wait, how do I use this? How do I use this? And so that's why I created the topical hormone guide. So I want to thank you girls so much for watching. You can download the guide in the description box down below. You can grab these topical hormones, all of the amazing skincare that I just used from Primally Pure. I'll have that linked for you in the description box down as well. And I hope that you enjoyed today's video and you got some tips and tricks. And I cannot wait to see you back here next Thursday, which will be my holiday decorate with me, and the holiday season will begin. So girls, if you liked today's video, you can let me know by giving a big thumbs up. And now the subscribe button is right over here on the screen. Give that a click, that way you don't miss a single video, and I hope to see you back here next Thursday.